Lindsey, I appreciate you meeting me here at Press OT today. Have you ever been here before?
I have never been here before. I'm excited to try it today.
Yeah, this is my first time as well. I've enjoyed it so far. But the reason we do these Cup of Joe sessions is you work over at the service center, and not a lot of folks get to visit the service center. So employees across the organization that watch this get a chance to learn a little bit about you and meet some employees that they might not otherwise have a chance to meet. If you don't mind, introduce yourself. Tell me a little bit about what it is you do.
I'm Lindsey Tashman. I am the Water and Environmental Public Education Specialist for the city. I'm a Mansfield native, so I grew up here, went through all Mansfield ISD schools, left for a little bit for college and decided to come back for my second career, and I've really enjoyed working with our water and environmental teams at the Public Works Department.
That's great. You graduated from high school. Which high school here?
I graduated from Legacy a couple years after it opened.
Oh, that's
so I went through like
fantastic.
the Ponder and Summit for a little bit and ended at Legacy.
Well, we love to see a hometown graduate come back. So where did you go after you graduated?
I went to A&M for my undergrad, so I got a math and science degree there, went into education for a little bit, got my master's from UTA.
That's great. What is it that you like most about your job here?
I like all the different people that I get to meet through my job. I do different things every day. I meet a lot of people in my building that are passionate about water and environmental, but I also meet a lot of residents that want to do better for the community. And I really like talking to them and teaching them and hearing their stories and seeing them come back to more and more classes over time.
What does a normal day in the life of Lindsey look like?
With the environmental department, I work with the team on making sure that people are recycling the correct materials, that we're not contaminating our recycling stream. And I also help with our stormwater management plan. So I make sure that we are keeping residents informed about how they can help protect our stormwater. For the water department, I do a lot with water conservation, so teaching residents about how they can save water. I do water treatment plant tours. If anyone ever wants to do a water treatment plant tour, they just need to reach out to me and I can get it scheduled. Sometimes I come in and I'm doing more administrative tasks, making flyers and curriculum and educational content for future lessons, and sometimes I come in and I'm immediately running out of the door to an event, whether that's working with parks at 100 hours of play, going to a school. So my day-to-day looks very different, but I'm always trying to make sure that residents know what they can do with their recycling, their trash, and how to help our environment.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
What is it that you really like to do when you leave work? Have any animals, any hobbies?
I do. So I have 3 dogs. They are very energetic. They're all Australian Shepherd Border Collie mixes. And then I have a bearded dragon.
I'm sorry, you said what? You have a what?
A bearded dragon. He's a
Bearded
lizard.
dragon.
Yeah.
Okay.
He is about 8 years old now, but he was my classroom pet whenever I worked at the high school. And during COVID, he came home with me, and then he just never went back to the classroom.
You stole him or?
No.
No?
He was my pet. My assistant principal gave him to me. I was the environmental science teacher, so I got a lot of animals brought to me.
Oh, that's very cool.
Yeah.
What is it that you like to do off duty?
I am a gardener, not of vegetables. I have found that my dogs eat the vegetables in my yard, but I like gardening, like flowers, trying to start a cut flower garden. I tried to grow some zinnias from seeds this year. It did not work. And then I really like reading. Those are like my 2 things.
So there's only one question that I asked you to prepare for today, and that is, what is true north to you?
I think that my why right now, and whenever I was in the classroom too, was empowering people to achieve the things that they're wanting to. With the residents now in my job, usually most people that I talk to are wanting to be more environmentally friendly. They're wanting to conserve water, and they need help finding those resources or learning more about the different steps to do that. And so I really enjoy and find myself driven to empower those people and make sure that they know that we're here to support them and help them with anything they need.
That's great. So what are your career aspirations here in Mansfield?
I've only been here for a little bit over a year, maybe a year and a couple of months, so I'm looking forward to building out the education program more with the Public Works departments, and then seeing where it goes from there.
Okay, well, we're certainly excited to have you. I'm really excited about employees that don't get to meet you, getting a chance to really get to know a little bit about you through this video series. So, Lindsey, thank you so much for meeting me here
It was nice.
today. I appreciate it.
Thank you.